Yo, what's up guys, I'm back, gonna review for you. This time we have this 80 Owairan. Now if my voice sounds a little bit croaky, so I'm recovering from COVID right now, so allow that. But on stats then, so he's 6 foot tall, got high medium work rates, he's left footed with the 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Now obviously I played him up front in a 4-3-2-1, it's a custom tactics on my channel. He's main striker, central striker, I use a finisher on him as well, and as you can see by his alternate positions, this is quite nice this year. He can play striker, right mid, cam, and also right wing, so he's got a lot of variation to him, which is actually quite nice. Now I'd imagine a lot of you people coming to watch this video have packed in from that hero pack, so I'm very jealous of you. But on stats, so he's got the 99 pace, first card this year to have it, 86 shooting, 83 passing, 92 dribbling, and the 76 physical. So on paper, just looks like such a good card. Probably the closest card to Mbappe you're going to get without actually being Mbappe. If you do enjoy the clips or want to see more, please do subscribe. It really does help the channel out a lot. But I've got nothing more to say. See you after, and peace.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare, 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me, hold your hand while the pain was over, keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. My darling dear, you're never here. When I'm in pain, you hide and disappear, like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near, in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares through. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me, hope for us because I believe the home was just you and me. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, you meant the world to me. Oh, I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
So what's my overall thoughts about the card then? Now, we'll start with the 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Now for me this is a minimum necessity on a card. The 4-star weak foot doesn't matter too much this year, because you can have it a 3-star, but if you have the outside the 4-star trait, it doesn't matter. But obviously he doesn't. Owairan doesn't have any player traits, he only has the 4-star weak foot. But with that being said, the weak foot actually was quite consistent at times. He would miss a few, don't get me wrong, but overall it was actually a very solid weak foot. Now the skills, me, you can't really talk too much about it. It's very basic. The 4 skills, you can do like McGeedy's, lack of cares and stuff like that, but generally speaking, you can do on the 5-star skills. But with that being said, they're still not bad. Now, Next to me is the pace. Now the pacing is electrically fast. I know he's 6 foot tall, so he may not look as fast as players like Vinicius or like that, but oh my god, he just takes off. And I played against him and it was so frustrating to defend against, because you got to have people like Cordoba or something to even twist as fast as him and then get the pace fast. It's just stupid how fast he is, and he will just accelerate past anyone. It's so frustrating to play against. Next to me is his shooting. Now, generally speaking, when you do run, you can normally hit it across goal quite nicely, because obviously you're going to be pacing in a straight line because he's a train. That's how I describe this card. He's a train. So when you run in a straight line, you can smack it across goal, and most time it goes in, to be fair. The finishing was actually quite consistent, which I quite liked. Now, the attack positioning, I didn't really know it was too badly, to be fair. He was always in the right place at the right time, so you can't really knock that. Now, the shot power is a little bit low on this card, don't get me wrong, as well as that curve, because you can't really finesse it or something like that. And especially if you can finesse, as he's got a finesse shot trait, he does need high shot power just to get finesse into the corner, but he doesn't have that. So normally just go with the power shots, because they work best with him, sorry. Now, the passing attributes are quite average. He's not got bad passing, to be fair, for a striker, but it's not amazing. It's nothing to rave about. He can do those simple 1-2s, that's really what you need him to do. He's not really that kind of card to be playing that intricate, messy kind of passing. He's normally just that bomb it through striker, get it for a goal, slap it into the back of the net with him. It's easy to do it. Now, the dribbling fee, normally I hate people above 6 foot tall as an attacker, but generally I didn't really notice it too badly. Obviously, he's a little bit stiff at times. He doesn't have the 5-star skills like Mbappe has, because he's 6 foot tall as well. But with that being said, with the finishing chem style, which I recommend highly, I know obviously it's passing a little bit bad and you probably use a dead eye, but this is why I feel like you use it dribbling, because he's a striker, you're not going to use that passing as much as you are going to use the extra dribbling. So this is why I feel like the extra dribbling really does help with that agility, the balance. The balance is really good to boost as well. Since he's tall, he's going to get pushed off quite a bit, and he might lose balance quite easily, obviously being 6 foot tall. Now, the rest actually, the ball control didn't have any issues with. The actual dribbling stat, again, didn't really have any issues with. Obviously, 6 foot tall, so he's not going to turn as well as like the smaller players, but with that being said, not bad at turning. Now, the composure for me, really good. This is why I feel like his weak foot is also very consistent, because generally speaking, the composure at 92 base is very strong. It's nearly icon level, that. And I feel like, honestly, this year, heroes are actually better than icons. I know a lot of people are trying to say this, but they are. Generally, they've got the same link for nation, but they've also got their league links as well. And especially these World Cup heroes, I don't know if you know that, but the World Cup heroes actually give like 2 chemistry points for like each nation, or each league, sorry. So let's say you have a Prem player and then a hero player, you get 1 chemistry point, which I actually think is quite nice, sorry. Now, the physical attributes for me. Now, he's got low jumping and low head accuracy, but he's 6 foot tall, so he might be able to win a few headers for you. I wouldn't really recommend it. I wouldn't use him as a target man necessarily, just more of the pace. But with that being said, he can do it. Now, the stamina for me is actually really good. Especially at this stage of the year, 88 stamina, so it's going to last you all game. Especially with the right instructions, he's just going to be running non-stop. And when you got high sprint speed and stuff like that, with the high stamina, it's just a joke of a combo. And he's just going to be running non-stop, tearing the defenders apart, and it's just going to be amazing. Now, this is where I can't feel like the card's a little bit weaker, is his strength and aggression. I do want him to have a higher aggression than strength necessarily, but with that being said, he's got 9 of them, so he will get pushed off quite easily by the Van Dijks and stuff like that. So you do need to be careful of that if you get into a 50-50. So what overall scores for me then? So first for me is the pace. Now the pace for me, I'm going to kick it off with a 10 out of 10. You're not really getting much faster than this. 99 is the only one you get, and maybe just a smaller player to look faster, but generally speaking, he's the absolute train for pace. Like, you outpace any player you want. He's just so fast, and this is why I actually feel about getting him back soon from a sweat team. That's how good he is. Now, next for me is the shooting. Now, overall for this, I'm going to give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. It is room for improvement with the attack positioning, the shot power, the rest of the attributes like the long shots, the penalties, and all like that. But with that being said, it's still not bad, so 8.5 out of 10, sorry, is actually quite fair. Now, passing, this is striker rated only, because if it was like a cam or wide, I feel like it'd be a lot less, because obviously you need the passing more. But as a striker, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It's generally just the basics of what you need. He's got the vision, he's got the short pass, he's got the long pass, and he's got a little bit of curve. Generally speaking, that's the minimum of what you need. Now, the dribbling for me, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10 as well. He is 6 foot tall, so he's not going to be the most agile of cards, and he hasn't got the best of reactions or the best of agility stats if you don't put the finisher chem style on him. But with that being said, he still can twist and turn, considering he is 6 foot tall. Now, the physicals for me, now the one that matters is actually the stamina. So overall for this, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. The stamina is what brings us up highly. Obviously, the jumping and head actually aren't bad, and neither is his strength. But as I talked about, he will get pushed off by a lot of the strong centre backs. So I think that's a fair score. Now, on overall score for me, I'm going to give it a 9.3 out of 10. Now, this is based on November time, I think it is, sorry. But I feel like that is a fair score for him because he will go down over time. But with that being said, at this stage of the game, he's an absolute joke of a card to try and defend against, and I highly recommend you picking him up. So value of coins, I think he's coming around 650k. Do I think it's worth it? It's a strong price to pay, but considering you pay a million coins for Mbappe just for the extra 5-star skills, it's pretty much the exact same card within that. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to give it 8 out of 10 value coins. Obviously, it's expensive, and a lot of people won't be able to afford it, but if you can, definitely go pick him up. But that's all for my view as always. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do subscribe. It genuinely does help the channel out a lot. But I've got nothing more to say, so see you next video, and peace out, guys.